while I may be an Englishman in New York, my musical soul is all American. Thank you. It's my message in the bottle.
Love Uptown Funk. It was all totally about me. It was originally called Uptown Trump. Listen, I'm gonna funk this country up bigly.
All right, the American Music Awards. We're going to check in with Jason Nathanson a little bit. We're going to check in with him now here on the Big 550 KTRS. Jason Nathanson, was it a music awards or was it a political convention?
It was a little bit of both. I mean, it's the American Music Awards, and, you turn in to see performances, and, I mean, not really people get awards. It's one of those weird award shows that feels kind of made up, and you're not sure if the people there, they're just there because they're getting awards. But you had Jay Farrow did a couple jokes. He was the host. He did a couple jokes. That one you just played, also talking about how Bruno Mars is Trump's favorite artist because I love him. I don't know what color he is, so I can't deport him. And that got some big laughs in the room, but that was about it in terms of the laughs. And then the most overt political protest probably came from Green Day, who they got up there, a big performance, and they're playing one of their songs, their new songs, and in the middle of it they turned to "No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA." And I couldn't really tell how well it was received in the room because it was really loud at the time, and people were just kind of rocking along. And I don't know if they were rocking along to the protest or what. They didn't seem to cheer it.
Right? Yeah. No, I heard your report earlier this morning, and only then I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. I needed someone to explain to me the lyrics so I could understand them.
And apparently that's a very popular protest slogan at the rallies these days. So that's kind of where that came from. And then, there are a couple more mentions of Trump during the billionaire Mark Cuban, who, of course, was a huge Hillary Clinton supporter. He was a presenter, and he talked about how he's not going to be invited to the inauguration, which is very true. And Idina Menzel, of course, Broadway star, threw out her support to the cast of Hamilton for that whole dust-up over the weekend.
Yeah.
So, a few mentions, which actually made otherwise kind of boring show a little more interesting.
Well, I got about a minute, Jason. Any surprises from last night in terms of the awards?
Again, these are like fan-voted awards, so it's not like, oh my God, I can't believe. The biggest surprise to me, Prince's Purple Rain soundtrack won for Best Soundtrack, which it won in 1985. It won 2 awards in 1985. I get that, Prince died this year and they wanted to honor him, but they crowbarred him into this category just to give him an award. And his sister got up and gave a very, nice and emotional, moving speech. But I mean, come on, the soundtrack came out 30 years ago. How does it get an award these days?
I was watching some of it, and I just realized that these young kids today, they just wear anything they want. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. That's been the case for a long time. But, yeah, on the red carpet, I mean, it's not like ball gowns and tuxedos. It's a lot of pants. And, again, I sound old, but I don't understand how these pants stay up on these guys. They're down below their butts. They walk, and I don't understand how the pants aren't on the ground.
We'll leave it there, Jason Nathanson. Brilliant observation. ABC News correspondent Jason Nathanson here, checking out the American Music Awards last night. 6:57 KTRS.